Hello, welcome in. Hi, Elser. Hi, Pops. How you doing? Welcome to my kitchen. I'm Dana. You guys know that. How are you guys doing? Because it got cold here. Like yesterday, I was wearing short sleeves and running around and like this, and it was humid. And today I stepped outside and became a popsicle. So it was very, very cold outside today. And it's Thursday. You wish it was cold. I mean, I got to put a fire in the fireplace, so that's nice. But it was like wind chill of 25 or something. When I was outside, it's probably colder now. Yeah.
A little different than yesterday.
Yeah. So it's one of those times a year where it's like, what is it? Is it spring? Is it winter? Is it summer? What is it? I can't make up its mind. But welcome in. Thank you for being here today. It's Thursday. It's Taco Thursday. Woo!
Hi, Gideus.
Hey, Gideus. Hello. How are you? What's up? You wish it was cooler there too? Well, we've got some cold weather here if you want to make it. It's not even as cold here as it is up north some places. So we're doing good. I'm trying to stay warm. I don't want to speak for Robbie. I know that I am trying to stay warm around here because it is a little crazy cold today. I went to the gym today and I was like yesterday I was in short sleeves and hot and humid and kind of blah. And so I went to the gym this morning in my short sleeves and my car's in the garage. So when I got out at the gym, I was like, this is definitely below freezing in my short sleeves. So then what did I do? I went and I sweat and went out in the cold again. So it was a really smart move on my part. So how are you doing, Robbie?
It's almost Friday.
It is almost Friday. It does make you colder. Hello, Fajita Phantom. How are you doing? Welcome. Thanks for being here today. It is Thursday. Almost Friday. It's been a good day. That is so good to hear. I'm so glad that you've had a good day. I've had a pretty good day. I worked out, went grocery shopping, I kind of took it easy today. I was gonna make Korean-inspired street corn for you guys today, but when I went to the store and got home, I realized I forgot a very important ingredient, which is corn, to make it. Yeah, Robbie loves it when you rub that in his face. So we're making elote, but I'm making the elote with frozen corn. So we're gonna play with that. I'm obviously not gonna get the same char I would get if I had corn on the cob, but we're gonna, it's not what I had originally intended to make. I was gonna do it on the cob with the things and the stuff, and that's not what's gonna happen because I think it's because I've been trying to eat really well. Let me blame my not being able to think on no junk food in my system and no alcohol in my system for a few days. So so I completely forgot it. But we're gonna do elote instead of the Mexican street corn and see how it turns out if you use frozen corn. At some point tonight, my dog will start barking like crazy because I do have a friend who's coming over and she's bringing also a very important ingredient for tonight, tequila, because we have no tequila. So she's gonna come over and have some tacos with us. Wow, thank you, Gonzalo. Thank you for the follow. Gonzalo, did I say that right? It's so hard with these Twitch names to try and figure out how to say them. So, but thank you for being here and welcome to the community. Thanks for the follow. So tonight we're gonna do Korean beef tacos and we're gonna do that elote. I've already made notes on here to figure out how to do it differently. So maybe if the flavors are really good, we'll do it another time. And I'll make like bulgogi tacos or something. And then I'm going to do some sweet rice bundt cakes. And you know what I love about this? There's no gluten in it, so I can eat it. So I'm super excited. I can have as much as I want. I know it's Taco Thursday. Taco Thursday. You guys have all heard the song, It's Raining. How does it? Tacos out of the sky. I didn't listen to it beforehand, so now I've forgotten it. I'll have to do it. It's raining tacos. It's raining tacos. You can tell I don't know because I'm like singing really softly.
I like your version better.
Do you?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Always good to keep me awake. We're also going to do a little twist on a margarita. We're going to spice it up with a little gochujang in it. Robbie was like, 2 teaspoons of gochujang, and I'm like, you can play with it. So, but we have to wait for the tequila for that, although Robbie has already been concerned that the tequila is not here yet. So we'll see. He may decide that he's going to make us a bonus cocktail tonight while we're waiting for the tequila.
Only if necessary.
Only if necessary. It's probably going to be necessary, right? Since the rice cakes have to go into the oven, I think that's what... Rocky!
He's a goat. What do you expect?
I know he's a goat. He thinks that the furniture is just his play place, so he likes to jump on tables. So, hey, you'll lend us some tequila. Hi, Hippie Wayfarer. Let's make sure we give a great shout out if you like some chill streams with some great, amazing looking food. Hippie Wayfarer, go check him out. Boy, it looks so good what you were making there. I wish I could have stuck around the whole time, but looks so good. How did those sausage rolls turn out? Did they turn out really good? Let's see, you did a sausage roll, truffles, and then some sort of tart-like thing, right? It was a tart. And it looked really delicious too, right up my alley. And I can't remember which one it was. But thank you for being here. So check them out, another food and drink streamer. I saw the snow outside the window, which looks really nice as long as I don't have to shovel it. Because I don't know if you guys know, but I haven't always been in Texas. I was actually born in St. Louis and lived in Houston growing up and back to St. Louis. And then once I went to school and got married and all of that good stuff, I was in Chicago and upstate New York and Michigan and Maryland. I'm done shoveling snow, so I'll come visit the snow. And if it snows here, I'm just like, I think I'll just stay in. But let's get started. Korean tacos tonight. I'm so excited. Awesome. Treacle tart, that's what it was. Of course, extra workouts always. That's why I have my personal training in the morning on Thursdays, because then I don't feel so bad about whatever I'm eating because I got a good workout in. With my trainer, whose name, his real legal name is Money. So you can send Snow to go with the tequila. It's okay. I appreciate the offer, but I'm good. I'm really good.
I'll take it.
Robbie, you will take it? You're going to take the snow? It'll be water by the time it gets here because, you know, Texas. All right, let's start by making our sweet rice bundt cakes. Now, here's another thing. We're going to make this with just some sweet white rice flour. This particular recipe that I have actually calls for brown sweet, a combination of white and brown sweet rice flour. Unfortunately, Robbie can check the front door, but I don't think my brown rice flour came. So, but this came at 6 o'clock this morning when my dog woke up. So yay for that. So we're gonna make this. And we're gonna make it kind of a bundt cake, except I don't really have a bundt cake form. Mini bundt cake, I do have a big one, but I wanted to do little ones. So this looks like flowers. So we're gonna assume that will work just as well. So we'll see. Yeah, haven't made this before, so we'll see how that goes. I am going to get the mixer to put stuff together. I've got the oven going at 350 for this. The other reason I want to do the cake first is I've got to grind meat up for the tacos. And I'd rather have all the baking stuff on the mixer first before I use it to grind meat. Throw snowballs. Around here, there's hardly ever enough snow to make an actual snowball, so it's just like throwing handfuls of snow at each other. Or, if you're feeling really frisky, just handfuls of ice, because
yeah, a lot of the snow we get, if we ever get it, is so
icy.
powdery.
Yeah,
that it won't
exactly.
stick, or it's just ice.
All right, so we're gonna mix two things here. I say all right a lot, don't I? And I'll say it again right after I say it. Hey, Flashbang. Yes, we're actually going to use it twice today. We're going to make a sweet rice bundt cake. And then I'm going to use it. I'm going to put the meat grinder on there to grind our meat for our tacos. Because it's always so much better when you grind your meat right before you use it. Okay, so sweet rice flour. I have never used sweet rice flour, but this is what you make mochi out of. But that's not what we're making. But in order to get this in time, I had to order a thing that had 3 of these in it. So I have plenty of flour to make mochi at some point. And here's a nice recipe for butter mochi. That can't be bad, right? Butter. Butter. So I'm going to do my dry ingredients here, my wet ingredients in here. And luckily my rice is already ground because it had told me on this recipe to make my own rice flour, make my own rice flour. I don't want to do that. Actually, it might be kind of fun to do that, but not today. Robbie right now is on dog wrangling duties. No, just dog. If you hear noises over there, it's dog wrangling. I'm going to use a half a cup because I think that'll fit in this bag a little better. So I need 4. Make sure I'm counting it properly. So there was no brown rice flour out there. Hello, Mod Pro. Welcome in. How are you doing? What's going on? See, because that cup wouldn't have fit in there. I have 2 ovens going right now. One at 350 for this and one at 400 to attempt to roast the corn. I'm not going to get that nice char that I love on my street corn and my elote, but we'll make do. I'm pretty sure I already know exactly what's going to happen. I don't want this in here. I want this in here. So that is, did I count 4 of those? Was that 4? Is anybody else? I'm doing good, except I can never remember how many I count. Or did I just do 2? See, you're supposed to count for me, because now I'm doubting myself. I think I only put 2 in there, and I know I need 4. All right, let's do this again. That's 1. Yeah, I only did 2. I need 4. I need 2 cups, but it's a half a cup. Math. Nobody told me there would be math.
Well, they should have.
I mean, we're doing pretty good here, Mod Pro, other than the fact that I just need to make sure other people count for me because I get busy talking. My mom always was like, Dana's gonna be a problem with all her talking. I was one of those kids that always had on my report card that I was smart, but that I needed to be quiet. Anybody else have that? It's snowing again. Where are you? Where are you abouts, Mod Pro? Oh, Robbie is gonna make sure. Well, here. How about that? Get in there. All right, you good? Now we need sugar. We need a half a cup of sugar. I don't know how much technique there will be today, just yummy food. So that was a half a cup of sugar. And this person in their recipe says, I used organic sugar. I don't know if mine is organic or not. A teaspoon of sea salt. And I did not get that out. Let's see if I can put my hands on that. Because it's supposed to be fine for this particular thing, so you don't want to use, like I use kosher salt on almost everything, but kosher salt is pretty thick. All right, teaspoon. That's a tablespoon. There's a teaspoon. Toronto. Yeah, it's kind of cold up there. Aren't you done, like, having to shovel snow? Words. I'm trying to do two things and my brain is like, pick one. One of those days, okay. Come on. Here we go. A teaspoon of sea salt. Fine sea salt, see? It says it's fine. You're tired of it. Yep, I am pretty happy to not have to do that anymore. I mean, I actually still have a snow shovel, but I told Robbie when we had snow here the other day, and I was like, yeah, don't tell me that. Because I'm not going to go shovel any snow. It'll be gone. All right, so that was a teaspoon of baking powder as well. So that's our dry ingredients. So our wet ingredients are going to be, as Dana is going to attempt to keep her area here clean. We'll see how long that lasts. Wet ingredients, I need milk. And I'm going to need eggs, I think, too. Butter, eggs. And there we go. All right, let me go get my measuring thing. Oh, that's the link to the recipe. Okay. Awesome.
That's your page.
Oh, that's my page. Oh, okay.
Where it
Do I
should-
have the recipe? I don't have the
where it
recipes up
should
yet.
be.
Yeah, I don't have a recipes up yet. I'm really bad at that. Because I'm by Friday, after having worked during the week and having to work on Saturdays. On Fridays, I'm like, time to take some me time. All right, the other thing I couldn't, oh, here, I'll take, yeah. Sorry, I don't have my recipes up, but what I do is if people want recipes, like at Christmas, people wanted cookie recipes, so we put some of those up in the Discord. If somebody wanted something, I can't remember what I was cooking the other night, I will put the recipes up or links to the recipes. That's the only way I remember to do it. All right, let's see here, and I need some butter. And interesting, it has it by the ounce. So I'm going to need to measure that, and hopefully my scale doesn't act up. I do need to get a new scale. This one does not like me anymore. See, here we go.
Thanks for joining the Discord.
Hey, thanks. Thank you for letting me know. As I do not do very much, if any, of the tech stuff during the stream. All right.
It's like you're busy or something.
But other people do it, just not me. All right, that's 1 ounce. That was pretty good, Dana. We need 2. Oh, that one's not gonna make it. Let's see here. Oh, so close, 1.9. There we go. 2 ounces of butter. I gotta melt it though. Whew. I need to slow down. All right, well, this is melting, but I'm not gonna melt it in this. That would be disastrous in the microwave. You'll just have to make notes. Well, we'll see how it turns out too. That's the important part, right? Because I haven't made it before. So one of the things this calls for is sweet bean paste, which I had not been able to find in my grocery store, and I didn't make it to the Asian store. And I could only find sweet bean sauce. So we're gonna hope that this works for this recipe. But for you, hippie wayfarer, write down sweet bean paste, because I know that it's different because bean pastes are different than the bean sauces. But they did send me this really handy dandy spork. Let's see if I can put it under here for you guys. That looks like a pig. So it's got the little face here and it's got the little swirly tail because everybody needs a pig themed spork. Right? Did you need a theme speak? I know you need a pig spork. It's very hard to say. All right, I got my butter melted. I'm gonna put that in a second. I'm gonna let that cool down so we don't curdle our milk. And the paste is gonna be, I'm trying to think, it's gonna be more concentrated. And I'm hoping this isn't too watery, that it like changes the texture. So we'll give this a try. This is what happens when you're trying to get stuff at the last minute because you forgot you were doing this. I'm getting better about being prepared about other things, like marinating meats ahead of time. So I need a half a cup of this. And then when it comes, when we have it coming out of the oven, first of all, we'll see what it tastes like, if it changes the taste at all. If it tastes good, because maybe the sweet bean paste doesn't have a savory component to it. This has a little bit of a savory component to it. And then what the texture looks like. So this is what we're playing with. But if you're writing down the recipe, use sweet bean paste if you can find it. If this doesn't work out, I'm gonna go swing by the Asian food market and see if I can find a sweet bean paste and see if that is different. But I couldn't find it anywhere online. And I've been very busy this week, so I didn't make it over there. In Texas, it's not like they have them on every block. You know what I mean? Do I need to send caffeine to everybody? Because I feel like I might need some caffeine here soon.
No espresso today?
I mean, there is caffeine in espresso. Come on, break egg. All right. But this is what happens. I do this all the time. I'll just kind of play with ingredients, and sometimes you find something that works better, and sometimes you're like, yeah, that didn't work at all. So hopefully this is one of those that we're like, yeah, that worked. Because I have a guest coming over, and it would be very embarrassing to not have food. I know the tacos will come out good. Whew. My nose itches. All right, let's stick that in there and whisk that up. Where's my whisk? It's probably in the, dishwasher, right? Boy, these are yolks that don't want to break. What do you guys think? You think this is going to work or not work? Any ideas?
We're ordering takeout.
Well, this is just dessert.
Oh,
If dessert doesn't work, we'll just have another margarita. How's that? You have faith? I'm glad you have faith in me. Hey, don't forget, guys, on Sunday we're going to do another charity stream, and we're going to do it for No Kid Hungry again. I know that sometime in March I'm going to be doing a charity stream with Little Miss Nikki. And that will probably be some, it's going to be some charity of her choice that supports mental health for everybody, because that's really important. You did that with noodles with your dinner? Yes. Just dessert? No, we're not doing just dessert. We're doing Korean tacos, and we're going to do some Korean-inspired elote. So, we would just have to have a margarita for dessert instead of dessert for dessert. But this has got to go in the oven, so I thought I would do this. Hello, Secret Squid. How are you doing? Welcome in. I see you are part of the Mito gang. So, that's awesome. All right, so I've got all of my things in there. I don't have to grind my rice. I melted the butter, got that. All right, we need to do this with the cake pans, is spray them down. Otherwise, I know for sure in this particular one, because of all of the little grooves and stuff, I don't know if you get, let's see if I can show to you. Like, well, you can see on this side better, right? Like, it's got all these grooves, and if you don't spray it down, you ain't getting cake out of it. I have made that. Lemon desserts are a favorite, exactly. So we'll spray these down. I don't know how much this is gonna make. We may not need all 4 of these. I have found that these middle flours work really well, and the cakes come out looking really good there, but the other ones are challenging. I love a good dessert drink. Okay, we've got that. We've got that. Did that. I did that. Add milk, vanilla, butter, sugar to dry mixture in 6. I don't know what that means. To do this in 6. You have tacos for everyone. What? We're gonna have tacos for everyone soon. All right, we're gonna add our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients and hopefully get a nice cake batter. We've still got some of this bean paste on the bottom here. Let me get a scraper. It's funny when I'm on the stream, I don't concentrate as much. Like I'm way pickier when it's just me in the kitchen doing stuff. And I decided that you guys probably don't want me to ignore you. Because all I do when I'm playing around and stuff is think and write. Sometimes order Robbie around.
Sometimes.
Irish coffee. So like whiskey with a splash of coffee as opposed to the other way around. How was the Super Bowl party? Well, the Super Bowl party was me and Robbie.
But the sliders were so good.
And Robbie had a great time, so that was good. And at least the Super Bowl wasn't boring, and at least I was going to be happy whoever won. All right, let's get that mixed up in there. Oh, I just put that in here. I I need that. But I wanted to get these first because they're gonna need to go in the oven for like probably around 30 minutes and then they need to cool down. So that's why we're doing this first. Then we're gonna make the fun stuff.
I do.
Robbie writes everything. You know, if you guys suggest something on the stream, Robbie writes it down. He does.
I have it written down that you said it was April 2nd and 3rd.
See? See, he got it. Yes, that is exactly why Hippie Wayfair. Anybody could win, and I was going to be happy, despite the fact that the Rams left St. Louis. Hey, this has an interesting flavor, smell to it. I think what's interesting is when you get, it's a little grainy. I wonder if that's the rice flour. We're gonna bake it. We're gonna see what comes up, how it turns out. I find it very interesting that, you know, when you have like most of the Asian desserts that I've had, they're not anywhere near as sweet as what you get here in the United States or what you would get like in some other countries. So, woo! Okay. Here we go. I'm going to start by putting the first ones in, the ones I know are easier to get out. But yeah, right now, I don't know. You ever do that, like you're in the middle of cooking something and you're like, I don't know if this is going to turn out the way I want it to. And I have lots of rice flour, so I'm going to have to figure out what to do with it. Make the mochi. Now it'll go into the rose. My least favorite. Oh, there was still, that didn't get mixed in.
Thanks, KitchenAid.
I know. Let's make that. I think I got it. There's just a little bit at the bottom that wasn't quite 100% mixed. Maybe I needed to mix this a little more. I don't know. Again, we'll see.
Or maybe that'll be the best one.
Maybe. Could be. All right, that last one is not going to fill up all the way.
Rice flour pancakes are very good.
Okay, so I'll try that. Because you said, because your wife has a lot of food allergies, right? Is gluten one of them? Because I try to take as much, I'm gluten sensitive, but I'm not allergic to gluten. But I definitely feel it in the morning when I have it. But sometimes you just gotta have it, unless you're allergic to it. You know, let's get some of that off there. All right, this is gonna go in a 350-degree oven. See, it'd be really nice if I would try these recipes out for you guys before I got on the air. But sorry, that's just not the way I roll. I'll have to try rice flour pancakes. I'll also have to try doing the mochi as well. Because I love pie, and I love cake, and I love bread. That's your brother's family? Yeah, so you gotta figure out ways to make the things you love. Hello, Erin, how are you doing? We haven't been on very long. We just started by making some sweet rice cakes. We're gonna see how they turn out. I'm kind of like, right now. So.
It's more fun when it's the first time you've done it.
So we're just gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes. And make sure I put it in the right oven, because I've got one at 350, which is the one for the cake. And then I've got one at 400 that's gonna be for the corn when we get to that. All right, so now I need to start prepping all of the stuff for the tacos. And for those of you who've been hanging around, such as Elser from the beginning, you know what I'm doing today? I am not making tortillas. Oh, that's a hat. What's that doing in my pocket?
Found a hat?
In my pocket. Yep. Now I have to do, hi, Gray Dusk. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. How are you doing? That's what I like to do, Hippie Wayfarer. I like to try. It kind of gives me a, ooh, tequila's here. Woohoo! I'm assuming, hey, that is not your food. Hang on. You know, so for those of you who are newer, we have 2 dogs. This is Otis. Otis is typically a very good boy. He, hello, Melissa. Hi. Hi. He's 14 and a half, but he can be a pain, but mostly he's a good boy. He's been more of a pain since we got the puppy, and I don't know where, is Rocky outside?
He must be.
He must be, because the door knocked and we did not have craziness going on in here. So Rocky is younger. Rocky is about 19 months old. He is a pandemic puppy that a neighbor decided to get. We're saved. No, don't worry. We have tequila. It's all good. We've got it. Anyway, so Rocky, we'll see Rocky in a little bit. But we had neighbors who got a puppy, and then we're like, puppies are hard. So, Kelsey, are you in the house? Because, you know, I love you. Hey, thank you for the follow. Let's see. Nardanio Octavio. Okay, what can I call you? You're in the apartment. I know, but you're in that. It is tequila. Tequila. Yeah, it's all good though. All right, so since I have a guest here, she needs a drink. She needs a drink. She hasn't been out of the house other than to run kids everywhere for weeks and weeks and weeks. So Robbie's before we go on to the next thing, Robbie is going to make us our drink. So it's called a Korean lime margarita. We're gonna try it. It has gochujang in it. It is a spicy chili paste. It's a Korean spicy chili paste. So we're gonna put a little of that to make it spicy. And if we don't like it, then the next round of margaritas will not have it. Yeah. So did you guys know that gochujang is a Korean chili paste? And it looks like that. Robbie's busy. He's gonna come over here and make a drink though. We're gonna let him do it. Don't forget, you can make him cook too. And now that Kelsey's in the house, that may happen. But first he has to make us cocktails. And then we're gonna grind our meat for our tacos. Hello, Vicariously. How are you doing? Good to see you here. You wouldn't what? What would you not do? Put the gochujang in your margarita? It's yummy stuff though. Where did I put it? I was just showing you. Is it under here? Is it over it? No, there it is. Kelsey's used to this. I lose stuff all the time.
You sure do.
Do we want to do half of the chili paste in there? Since this is a 3.
Yeah, that's fine. We can always
Or a little
do
bit
more
less.
next time.
Yeah.
I'd hate to ruin.
We're doing pretty good. I'm especially excited because the tequila's here so we can make cocktails. So that is good.
Yeah, sorry. It was like supposed to be like a, oh, you're doing well. We'll continue with our treatment plan, and it turned out being like, oh, we're gonna change it completely.
It's fine. You were fine. I didn't think, I mean, you're earlier than I honestly thought you would be. I thought our tequila wasn't coming till 6 or 6:30, so I'm actually excited. Yes.
All right, tequila time.
Do you need this pig
I
spork?
do not need a pig spork.
No? Are you sure?
Apparently need a lot of tequila for this drink though.
Yeah. So, hey, Kelsey, I bought some sweet red bean sauce, and it came with this spork that looks like a pig. Do you need a pig spork? You need me to
So
send it to you,
random.
sweetie?
So using this for the triple sec, right?
Huh? Yes. Yes.
Boy, that's a lot.
I think it's 2. It's at least 2. Do you need the lime juice? You don't have it out yet, do you? Lime juice. What exactly, banana alligator? It's magical. And it's like got the little swirly tail, which is kind of like hypnotic. The hypnotic tail. So we are using Cointreau because I don't have any triple sec in the house. I had that and I had blood orange liqueur, and there's really no reason to go get triple sec on top of that. But you could totally use triple sec instead of Cointreau for this recipe. So that would be awesome. So vicariously through you, do you love pigs? Do you like bacon? Is bacon your thing? Did you see the bacon explosion we made a couple of weeks ago?
So good.
Where did I get the pig spork? So I ordered this sweet bean sauce online, and this was free with it. So that was my bonus. I know, the blood orange. It's so good. It's so good. Yes. So it's more traditional, but we're in Texas, and so you will find margaritas made with all sorts of different things here. But when you go to a restaurant, if you do not make a good classic margarita, you're out. We will not go. That is one of the things. Hello, Alpha Pest. It is almost the weekends.
How much were you wanting to use?
I would just use, so this calls for 2 teaspoons. If you use 2 of these, that's a teaspoon and a half instead. It's just spicy. That is a lot. Look, that shaker's almost full. Are you gonna be able to shake that?
Could I do that?
I don't know. You know, people can't see your head.
That's okay.
You always say that, and then I always change
Then you
this
change it
anyway.
anyway.
Yeah, because that's what I do. Hey, you get down. Dogs thinking that the tables are their playground. Yeah, I can't believe Rocky didn't come in.
I mean, is he okay?
All right. Where'd you go? You ran
I'm over
away.
here. Yeah, you know, so it doesn't even apply in some. Robbie and I were driving to Arkansas once, and we stopped at this one place. And in Texas, you would think if you have margarita on your menu, it's at least going to be decent. You need to shake that a lot more. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm not even sure there was tequila in the margarita. It was more like they waved the tequila over Country Time lemonade. It was bad. So
It's maybe the worst margarita I've ever had.
it was definitely only one step up above the margarita you had at Applebee's, or was that?
A nondescript chain restaurant?
Okay, one of those. It was their special. They're like $2 or $3
Or
margaritas.
$1?
Oh, was it $1 margaritas? Yeah, it was bad. I was like, yeah, I'll have a beer. Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Does it look like all the chili paste is
Within reason.
within reason? Okay. I mean, you're gonna put it through a strainer anyway, so. She's excited. She's like, "Where's my margarita?" All right. We need limes and mint for this too. So let me grab that out of here.
And now we pour while she gets the fancy stuff.
Here we go. Well, I also need to get a cutting board and slice a lime. It's funny, it looks almost more like a paloma. Do you like my cutting technique here? Lean over the stove to find the cutting board. There you go.
Okay, they can't see it good. I was worried that we were... Well, do you need a photo of these?
Well, of course. Right? Don't we need a photo of that for Discord? I know.
It's true.
Isn't that true today? Pretty sure that was my grandfather in cars in hotel rooms, because I have loads and loads of photos that of all the different hotel rooms my grandfather ever stayed in. So nice safety at its finest, I know. I'm all about safety.
Like
I mean, you want food safety.
Trying to make you a drink and just.
I'm gonna tell you, if you want food safety and kitchen safety, you know, watch Kanara. I mean, she's amazing. I learn stuff from her all the time. But I am safe with the food, though. Just not always with the knife. That's why Robbie watches me cut sometimes, and he's like this.
It smells good.
Good, yep. Let's see how it tastes. There we go.
Cheers.
Oh, I had the togarashi to rim the... If you want to do this, let's see how it tastes. Does it taste okay,
That'll
or
work.
is it...
That's good. It is spicy, but it's good.
It's got that little bit of spice
Yeah.
in it. And look how
I'm
pretty
glad I
it
didn't
is.
ruin 3 drinks all at once.
I know that you didn't waste 4 ounces of tequila,
Yeah.
because that would not have been good. Yeah. So, you know, you're on camera, just so you
Hi,
know.
everyone.
This is my friend.
Oh, I am.
This is my friend Melissa.
I thought I was out.
Yeah. So, I like that.
Yeah,
So,
that's really good.
the recipe I had you putting some spices on the edge. So if you want to make it a little spicier, you could use something like togarashi or what was the other thing? It's not gochujang. It's I can't even remember. It looks like gochujang, except it's a dried red pepper flake that's ground. And you could put that on there with some salt. That would be really yummy too. All right, guess what? One of my favorite things, using my meat grinder. My friend's laughing at me. It's fine, I deserve it. So we are going to grind up some chuck and sirloin, because whenever I'm doing a ground beef mixture for tacos, for burgers, for whatever, I usually use a mix of this. If I'm doing a burger, it's more 50-50 unless I've got some short ribs or we're doing pork or whatever. But for my standard burger, it's about 50 chuck and 50 sirloin. So, hello T. Gomez. Welcome in. So today, mine is actually probably more. I've got about 17 ounces of chuck, and I've got about 3/4, not quite 3/4 of a pound of sirloin. I thought about going just with the chuck today, but I decided I don't want it to be too fatty. I wanted to add something a little more lean into my meat mix. So that is what we will be doing today for our meat mixture. And that's why I wanted to make the cake first, because after I've done meat, then I have to like kind of clean and sanitize the whole thing down, because, oh, this is still a little frozen. I took that out of the, and I need to cut it too. I'm gonna do this the way that Robbie hates watching me do this.
It looks like she's gonna cut herself.
Yeah, because I don't want to do it on the cutting board, because I don't want to have to clean the cutting board.
Well, I appreciate that, since I might have to clean the cutting board.
Yes, you would have to clean the cutting board. Do you like my technique? Thank you. Gochka root, yes, the powder, exactly. That's exactly it.
Is that what was over there, or is that something else?
No, that's togarashi,
Okay.
which is Japanese, because I could not find the other.
I could have gone and looked, but it was just
Thing.
easier to ask you.
Probably you would not have been able to, because it's written in Japanese. So here we go. It's a little frozen, so it's going to take a little longer than normal, I think. Have you ever ground your own meat, Melissa?
Yes.
Isn't it so much better?
It is. It is.
That didn't sound
It sounded more like a
convincing.
question.
I don't like to clean up after it.
Well, see, what the problem is that you don't have somebody else who's doing that for you.
Yeah, that is probably the problem.
This is my lovely technique. I forgot to cut this beforehand. I would normally not, I feel like I'm on Worst Cooks because I'm just tearing the meat.
I can get you a timer to where you have even more pressure. So hurry.
No. How about no? So do you like that? Macho nacho, a healthy macho nachos. You're making this more difficult, Master Splits.
Yeah, we actually have the exact same grinder.
I'm writing it down.
And the same. We might have some stuff in
We may have some things in common. This may be why we're friends. I swear to you, I do not normally do this. I don't even have the right knife out. I have a paring knife. This means
Are you sure
that
that's
if,
your first beverage?
if I ever make fun of the knife Robbie's mom is using again, she'll just whip this out.
She can clip it and link it
That's
to you.
it. Exactly. I promise you'll get more. You'll see more of my real cutting skills in a little bit. I just happen to have this out here. I'm just winging it. Sure, I never do this. Well, obviously that's not true because evidence shows that I do this because I'm doing it right now. I accept it. Ooh, roasted veggies tossed in yogurt, balsamic reduction, and paprika. Yummy. Yep, see your mom. If only you knew how to clip things, Joyce.
Hey, Aladdin's girl.
Hey, Aladdin's girl, how are you doing? What type of meats? So what I've got here is I've got chuck that's about an 80% fat, and then I've also got sirloin. Those are the two things I'm doing, but it's much heavier on the chuck than it is the sirloin. It's about 2-to-1. It's just going through the grinder. It doesn't have to be pretty, right? I'm ready. I'm getting ready for Worst Cooks. That's what I'm doing. Robbie can help you. You're too tired to open the laptop. That's okay. I do have kimchi. So it will be Korean tacos. I do. See, doesn't it sound weird like I'm standing here and all you hear is half the conversation? Yeah. I buy store ground meat sometimes. I used to do it before I had the grinder. It was all I did. But occasionally I'm like, I don't have time. Although, how long did that take? That really took like less than 5 minutes. Yeah.
It definitely takes longer to clean it.
But it does take longer to clean it. But then again,
But that takes
Once
her
again,
0 since she doesn't clean it.
I don't usually do the dishes. But I do the dishes sometimes. I just don't
As long as I get to
usually
eat
do
it,
them.
it's all good.
Okay. And let's
Hey,
get this
Darth.
grinder off of this. Hey, Darth, how are you? What's up? You started family therapy this week. I think that's great. And you started making your goals. See, that's good because a lot of people come in and they don't actually have goals. They're like, just fix everybody. Right, Melissa? So, is it? I can find that.
treatment plan.
You like making treatment plans? That's crazy. But the actual talking to people. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't set a timer for the cake, did I?
The attachment was a present, right?
The what?
Gomez is asking where you got the...
Oh, yes, actually, it was a present. It was a present from Robbie's mother for my, is that birthday? I think that was for my birthday, right?
If you need one, you can be like me and get one on Amazon.
No, what about you?
I'll go get it myself.
I have all sorts of things that I got as gifts for Christmas. So, but that one came from, yes, Robbie's mom, so it was great. So, drink. Ooh, you know what our drink is today? Well, you can see it. So it's like a Korean twist on a margarita because we put some gochujang in there, so it has a little bit of a kick to it. So pretty good. You're supposed to talk in therapy sometimes.
Yeah.
But in family therapy, sometimes I play games, did drawings.
My children have stolen all of my things.
Very good. I've been.
They're like, why is this on here? And I'm like, Nick,
Don't.
just play a regular game.
Actually, my favorite in family therapy, depending on the ages, if you got smaller kids, I love to play Uno with them because, because Uno, when you're doing Uno, you get to really see how do people respond to disappointment? How do they respond to different people doing things to them? Does somebody try to rescue somebody from their feelings? So it's one of my favorites to do. Okay, so you think you got it at Bed Bath & Beyond? You can find it on Amazon, Bed Bath & Beyond, all those good places for the meat grinder. Okay, let's chop some vegetables and get some sauces going. And since I have not made this before, I'm going to be using my recipes, which is actually always good for me to use anyway, because as you know, I forget stuff all the time. This has me doing the beef first. I'm actually going to do that last because I want to feed this guest, because last time we did tacos, or 2 times ago when we did tacos, by the time my poor guest was here, and that was when we had spaghetti tacos. Thank you, Morphine Bear.
Yes, you heard that right. Spaghetti tacos. Not great. It wasn't terrible, but it was very different.
All right. Here's my kimchi. You may thank Carly iCarly, what is it called?
iCarly.
iCarly for that. Spaghetti tacos. We also made other tacos. What were the other tacos we made that night?
The first bite was really
it
weird,
chicken?
but once you get used to what you're eating, it actually wasn't that bad. It was just weird.
Took me a hot minute to remember what iCarly was.
A spaghetti burrito. Interesting.
Spaghetti burrito.
Noodles in it? Like spaghetti noodles?
Yeah. Just put right into the taco shell.
With the tomato sauce that was like Mexican flavors in it.
Ooh, sushi burritos I can get talked into.
Yeah, I'm gonna have sushi tomorrow for lunch. I'm excited. Hey, chillax, spaghetti burritos. Spaghetti burritos. You love the show iCarly, so would you like some spaghetti tacos, Rachel? All right, so for this, we're gonna make this kimchi topping for our taco. And I need to look and see how much stuff is in here. So we need a cup of chopped kimchi. So I don't know why am I going over here? I need spoons. That's what I need. But I have spoons over here because I bought spoons just for that. I'm gonna eyeball this. Let's see here. Does kimchi come in different degrees of hotness? Absolutely. Like you'll find some that are much spicier than others.
I don't know. Now that the kimchi's out, I feel like I'm watching Quarantine Kitchen.
There was a lot of kimchi in Quarantine Kitchen. All right, let's get rid of that. And we're gonna chop this up because this is kind of big to put on the taco. Words. You'll find that I have problems with words sometimes, Melissa.
Did you need the mixer stuff washed for later?
The mixer stuff?
I thought you said you needed it twice, no?
I did. I just used it twice. I made the cake with it, and then I ground the beef with it, right?
Never mind.
It's way too hot for you. You need a mild one. So I found this particular brand. It's made here in Texas, actually, and it did have different kinds. This one was a more cabbage kind, but then it had some that said hot and medium. But it'll typically have a kick to it. All right, I have sesame oil. So I'm gonna put a couple of teaspoons in here. Me too. And the right thing. And we need a little sugar for this too, I think. But I'm gonna heat the oil up while I chop this. Do you have, is this in the, okay.
It can be.
What did I do with my knife? I'm so lost. Okay. Look at that, no.
You were waving the knife around so much that you lost it.
Oh, there it is over there, right in front of me. That's probably not a good idea. Thursdays, I'm a little all over the place. Darth, I really don't know how you stream 5 days after working. So let's see here, what am I doing? I mean, it's good that you're working on it. It does take time sometimes to find the right mix of things. That's what I tell people. I'm like, figuring out how to treat ADHD or anything else that's going on is both an art and a science. He likes new people.
At least he's not barking.
He is not barking. Usually he's very chatty.
He knows you're good people.
Where did you get that idea, Rocky?
Well, I think he knows that she brought the tequila, and therefore you must
I mean,
be good
she is
people.
good people. She brought us tequila. You're glad you're eating at home more? I mean, yeah. You know what's going in your food when you do that, right?
You can make it exactly how you want it.
Exactly. So.
Rachel Angel 10 donated $5. Thank you. Cook Robbie. Lol.
Low. All right. Cool.
Thanks, Rachel.
All right. So you're going to be making our kimchi sauce, and then you're going to be doing the sriracha mayonnaise, which is an easy thing.
As long as you guide me, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay. So we have over here, this is our sesame oil. Okay?
Okay,
It's
this
in
pan.
here. We need a teaspoon of sugar, and we need all of that kimchi in there.
A teaspoon.
And we're going to stir it constantly, which is your favorite thing
That's
to
a tablespoon.
do. Oh, this is your drink. Your drink is almost empty. I want mine.
No, I'll take yours while I do this. That's
No.
fine.
There's yours.
What, did you
He
use
wants
all
some.
the stuff?
I have used a lot of stuff. Yes, I was cooking. This is where I get to sit out, and so they timed me out for 5 minutes so that Robbie has
Dana
to cook
gets
for
a
5
break.
minutes.
Would you like to raise the camera or?
I would like to raise.
There you go.
Rise.
That's more than enough. So I'm putting
So-
1 tablespoon of sugar in here.
Teaspoon of sugar.
Well, that's the low T, right? Lower T.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But that is less than a tea. I would put
I'm-
the kimchi in there first and then put the sugar in so we don't burn the sugar. Because we do want to caramelize it, but we don't want to burn the sugar. Oh, Elsa redeemed puppy cam plot twist. All right. Well, I will get the puppy cam. I've got to do the other work then, huh?
Thank you, Elser.
Rocky. Rocky. There we go. He's like, I heard puppy cam. Where's my treat? Come on. I got to find your treats. Where are they?
All right, sugar's in there. Done.
You got to stir it constantly until it caramelizes.
Constantly. I'm not stirring it at all.
Rocky. Come here, Rocky. Rocky. I got, oh, there you are. All right. Sit. Wait. Sit.
Hi, puppy.
Sit. Okay, wait. 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 Okay, good boy. Good boy. All right, and then where's, oh, there's Otis.
He's coming.
Let's give Otis a treat. Otis! I'm not as good at puppy cam Elser as Robbie is. Where did he go? Otis! Do you want a treat?
I've had lots of practice at the puppy
Sit.
cam, not so much at cooking.
Sit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to stand because you won't sit. Okay, sit. Otis, sit. Okay, there we go.
He actually sat down for it.
He did.
He's been pretty bad lately with the treats.
And Rocky is waiting for another
Yeah,
one.
Rocky is very food motivated.
Come here. Hey, sit. Okay, Rocky. Good boy. Oh my goodness. It's a fight! It's a puppy fight! Okay. There, I did my job, Elser.
Thanks, Elser. I enjoyed that.
Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay.
Turn down the light.
Oh no.
It's off now. It's hard to find good help these days, guys. I'm just stirring. There we go.
You're stirring
It's
constantly.
It's not so easy over there, huh?
I didn't think your job was easy. I know you're doing 20 things over here. So they're well behaved today. Well, Rocky may have been drugged. His allergies were really bad, so we gave him some allergy medicine.
So that calms him down a little bit.
A little bit.
All right, so kimchi's in here.
Yes,
The
is it
sugar's in
caramelized?
here. I mean, it's in a pan.
It's in a pan. Yes, soup is in a pan, and it's also not caramelized.
It's not
but
ham in a pan.
Your dog gets gabapentin. Boy, I would love to have Rocky on gabapentin. He gets anxious about everything. He's a pretty anxious dog.
Our vet gave our dog that last time she came.
Yeah?
She was like, give him 2 before any big event. So I gave him 1, and he was like passed out for the rest of the day.
What?
Yeah. I was like, I guess he's not as anxious as we thought.
All right, just keep stirring constant. I can't cook.
It's been 5 minutes.
I didn't say 5. I mean, you got to make 2 things.
What? She's changing the rules. It's like it's
They
her
got to
show
get
or something.
your sister's got to get her money's worth. These are Dana's rules. It's at least 5 minutes. You might want to change the wording on it to Robbie takes over for at least 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Taste it.
Might need another margarita here in a minute.
So taste it and see what you think.
Hey, it's kimchi.
Yes, taste it and see if it tastes good.
I mean, I don't know how that's going to help tasting it when it's kimchi. Yep, it tastes like kimchi.
Pop says it can't be bad.
It tastes great. What's next?
Okay, just take that off the heat and turn it off, and then you can make the sriracha mayo. So sometime I want to try and make my own sriracha. I'm not really happy with the sriracha
Where'd my
that you
picture
find.
go?
What?
I can't see.
Oh, I don't know. I must have pressed something.
Click OBS. Down.
there we go.
Left. 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 Up. Nope. Back. There you go.
Okay, there
Thank
you go.
So I'm making mayo now.
Yes. Well, you're not making the mayo because you get to actually start with mayonnaise that's already made. Okay, and there is in the refrigerator, there's, Robbie is acting and directing, he is. All right, so do you see where the mayonnaise is in the door with the yellow top on it? Behind it. That is Kewpie mayonnaise, which is Asian mayonnaise, and that's the one we want to use.
Okay.
He is Clint Eastwood.
One.
He looks exactly like him. And then you need sriracha.
Are you feeling lucky?
And you need sriracha and lime juice.
Well, are you?
Where's the sriracha?
It's on the counter.
I found it.
Good for you.
Ta-da!
That's awesome.
Sriracha, lime juice is over here. I had that earlier. Okay, now what?
You got kimchi so hot it numbs your mouth. This wasn't super spicy, was it? This kimchi?
No, but after the sliders the other day, everything's gonna seem pretty mild.
It's true.
So do I need like
That's
a
true.
big bowl, a small bowl?
So you're gonna, you know, you can use that size. You're gonna need about a half a cup of mayo.
Half a cup?
Or quarter cup, then do a quarter cup
How am I measuring this?
with a measurer. Is that a cup?
No. you have. Oh my goodness. There's a reason why I don't do the cooking.
Here, how about if you use,
Half cup, you said?
how about this? This is much easier to measure
Cool.
things like mayonnaise in. I forgot about the cakes again. I'm gonna pull them out.
Half cup?
They're probably fried now. What?
One half cup?
Do a quarter cup. We'll do a quarter cup.
Quarter cup. Mm-hmm. And I'm putting what in there for a quarter cup?
Huh?
Mayo?
Yes.
That's a lot.
Isn't it cute? It's a hot chocolate bomb. Yeah.
This will be a minute.
This is riveting television, isn't it, everyone?
We'll call that good.
I mean, there's a lot of space in there.
There we go.
Okay.
Who wants another margarita? Rachel, don't you start.
All right.
I don't need you starting now.
Okay, a tablespoon of sriracha.
So this in the bowl?
All right. Well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate your support, Hippie Wayfarer. And again, don't forget, everybody check him out. Makes awesome stuff. Has a great Discord that has wonderful food.
How much sriracha did you say?
A tablespoon.
On Discord? Who is it?
And I'm, hang on, how do I do that? Do I do exclamation point
Just a
S-O?
tablespoon.
And then is it, when I'm doing a shout out, how do I do that? S-O,
And then the name. Exactly.
oh, okay, hang on. I wish it would just auto-populate that for me. I'm kind of, oh, and we didn't do Darth either.
I did Darth.
Oh, you did do Darth. Okay. Guys, by the way, I didn't tell you this, but if you are not following Darth, you're missing out. Big time. Every day, chill, very chill. Tomorrow is game night at Darth's. I think at 4, right, Darth? Pizza and game night, where you get to participate.
Okay, sriracha's in there. What's next?
And then you need 2 teaspoons of lime juice.
2 teaspoons.
5 p.m. Eastern. That's right. 4 p.m. my time, because I'm in Central. Games and pizza. So check it out. Go follow Darth and
2 teaspoons of what?
lime juice. One.
Or the one down below. Now
There
they
we
can
go.
hear us. Sorry about that. We have a guest director who's new to
Tech,
this.
I'm a tech director, guest tech. Yep, it was me. We got it. We're here.
Look at Dana. Look at Dana.
They can't. Yeah. I'm learning this part. I'm not the tech person.
Longest 5 minutes of the show in history, right here. I hope someone's clipping something, cause.
I think the longest.
So now
2
I'm mixing this together.
Yes. The longest 2 minutes was you trying to figure out what was in a tequila sunrise.
Exclamation tequila, and you can see that for yourself. Or you can type it in and give them the link by doing it that way.
Yes, Pops, it's a variable measuring cup, and what's great is it's good for things like mayonnaise and peanut butter and ice cream and anything kind of sticky because it's like a plunger, so it gets everything out of it. I'm not allowed to touch buttons. There you go. Thank you, Fallen Age.
Hi, Fallen Age. Thanks for bailing out Dana, because she's having some trouble over there. We need to get her away from the computer. Okay,
So-
this has been stirred, so you're ready to come back now after
Yes. All right.
the most fun 5 minutes on this stream?
Yeah, so
My sister's happy.
Yes, so here we go. So if you see, it even does tablespoons, it has cups, it will do ounces, so teaspoons. So it's a nice thing to do when you've got sticky things.
Well, darn it, she remembered to take her drink with her, guys. That's
I did.
unfortunate.
I did, by the way, I could not do this without Robbie. So I could not do this without Robbie. I could not do this without Fallen Age. Fallen Age is one of the mods. My daughter is one of the mods. And I mean, they have been very, very helpful. Oh, puppy cam. Puppy cam again. I don't know what just happened there, but Robbie's like, what? All right. All right, so I have to dice some red onions and some cilantro and stuff, but I also want to attempt to roast the frozen corn that I had. So here's what happened. I went to the store today to go grocery shopping for the stream, and I was planning on doing, a Korean-inspired Mexican street corn, and I forgot to buy the corn. And so I had frozen corn. I have thawed it, mostly. That's a little not thawed here. We're having fun. We're pretending it's Friday night here because we have a guest. For some people. And we're going to put some olive oil on this, and we're going to see if we can get a little bit of color on it, because we're going to do elote, which is kind of like Mexican street corn, but it's off the cob. Huh? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Okay. He can help you. He can help you with that. Let's see here. So we're going to try to roast this corn, and I want to do it with some of the things that were supposed to be on the street corn when you put it on the grill. And I think this is good. I think a little olive oil on here. We'll stick it in the oven. We'll see if we get a little color on it, and we'll add all the other ingredients that you would normally find in the Mexican street corn, Korean style. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm just sitting over here talking, and every once in a while I stop and I go, a bunch of words came out of my mouth. I'm not sure what they were. Ooh, elote pizza. I have had that too. It is delicious. It is delicious. Yeah, that underbite is cute. It is very good. Oh, thank you, Alpha Pest, for gifting that sub to Elser. We'll make sure that gets up here on the refrigerator in a second. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the oven at 400. I'm going to set a timer. Remind me, when I come back here, say, Dana, did you set a timer? Because, as you know, I forget to do that all the time. So, that is what we're going to do. Let's try for 5 minutes. That's somebody following. Hey, thanks, Chillax, for following. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not trying spaghetti burritos on the stream. I mean, if you redeem a meal and that's what you really, really want me to fix, then I will, because you've redeemed a meal, but yes. So let's do that while I'm thinking about it, except all my pins are not in here, so hang on a second. As I run into the other room.
She left us.
I left you.
She left us.
I did, I left you. How will you ever survive?
What about sushi baked burritos? Would you be up for that?
Sushi bake. I would have to see the recipe. Possibly. All right, Elsa, let's, yeah, blue, green. What should we do? We'll do this. Elsa, there you go. So, when you sub, this is what's behind me on the refrigerator. Our little conversation hearts, because it's February. And next week when we do or on Sunday when we're doing the burgers and the charity stream, I'll have bigger hearts when you donate to the cause. A Guam thing. I mean, sure, get in the Discord and send me the recipe for sushi baked burritos. Although Robbie is probably writing it down too. I think Melissa's trying to get on Twitch over there.
Oh, right. I had another job to do.
I had to reset my password. And it won't let me pick any of these passwords. It's like,
That's always fun.
no,
Yeah,
that's
Twitch
too
is
easy.
very strict on what they want for their password.
I can still, like,
It can be crazy.
I practically picked random stuff. It was like, no, that's too easy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I guess I'll just use this. Please.
Okay, I got that in the oven. Let me think here for a second. Let's start making our, you know what else I want to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take our tortillas. And we're using, because these are kind of street tacos, we're using the little tortillas for this. And I've got, this one is going to be better with the flour tortillas, 100%. But I'm gonna try and have the corn for myself. I'm gonna put these in the oven to warm up. Flour tortillas are okay that way. Honestly, if you have to use, first of all, as you all know, I like to make my own corn tortillas. I'm just not doing it tonight. If you are using corn tortillas from the store and they look kind of like this, the best thing to do, honestly, is to put a little oil in a pan and put them in the oil and they'll soften up really nice. But they're gonna be hot for a minute, so don't like take them out of the pan and eat them right away. But then they soften up and they don't break so much. I may do that tonight, I don't know. It's chaos here. I'm feeling chaotic. Can you feel my chaoticness? Let's stick these in the oven. Not in the plastic bags, obviously. Poor Melissa. Very frustrated over there.
I always log into Twitch on my iPad if I'm at home
Right.
and I'm watching YouTube. And it's saved my kids' Twitch, my phone. Now I'm trying to get into my Twitch. It won't let me.
It's a problem. So your passwords don't save across your things?
It does, but when I reset it a minute ago, it didn't save the new one.
That always sucks, doesn't it? You have to check your daughter's vacuuming chore. Well, if she's done and you need her to vacuum some more, my house really desperately needs to be vacuumed. I did just enough to not be embarrassed when my friend came over today. But if there's enough tequila, then maybe she won't remember.
This is true.
All right, I'm just gonna stick those in the oven to keep them warm. I'm gonna let the corn go a little bit longer here. I don't see any color. Let's get making some stuff for the inside of our tacos, right? That's what you guys are here for. The dogs and the tacos. Sorry, I know this is loud with me getting over here. This is, by the way, whew, okay, so we'll use this. And one day, Robbie will come back over here and help us. I know he's trying to take care of guests. He's my host and all that stuff. Is everybody still doing okay? Because I feel like I'm like, ah. Huh? Does anybody else need one? Do you guys need a beverage? Can we make one? Did you get enough for you? All right, fine. I'll take more. Technology. Hey, Matthew Little. Okay, I'm just gonna call you Matthew. What is that I put on top of tacos? Put on top of the tacos. Yes. So what I did when I don't want them to dry out when they're in the oven. So whenever I put tortillas to stay warm in the oven or to warm up in the oven, I wrap them up in paper towels or in dish towels that I have gotten damp. I don't want them wet. I just want them damp, and then that'll keep them. That'll keep the tortillas from getting like dry and crispy around the edges, and then they would crack when you tried to put stuff in it, so that wouldn't be very good. All right, well, tell Miss Sarah hello for me, and thank you, and you also have a great week, and we will see you tomorrow in the gaming stream. That's our plan. It's on our calendar, so. Hey, Spunk TJ, how are you doing? How's life? I'm gonna start doing these tacos here. I'm gonna try to do the beef. Okay, so I have twice as much beef. Hey, thank you for the follow, Matthew. Welcome to the community here. We're so glad to have you here. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I'm a little all over the place, partially because my friend brought over tequila, so we made spicy margaritas.
Oh, sure. Blame the person that was nice enough to bring you the tequila.
Not blaming anything. All right. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It is a good thing. All right. I'm going to make some of the sauce for this. I think I need a bigger one than that. I'm going to make twice as much sauce as what's in this recipe because I have twice as much meat. And we want some brown sugar, soy sauce, sesame oil, red pepper flakes, and ginger. So I'm not going to be using soy sauce. I'm going to use tamari. Tamari tastes just like soy sauce, but it doesn't have gluten in it. So if you are gluten sensitive, know that, you know what, I have tamari that's already open. I was going to use the low sodium stuff, but now I'm just going to be lazy. So if you have tamari doesn't have the gluten in it. If you're gluten sensitive and you find that when you eat Asian foods that you have more inflammation or those things, that gluten sensitivities, you want to switch to tamari instead of soy sauce. All right, wait, now I gotta go over here. All right, that is our corn. I'm gonna turn this off and just leave it in here. And hopefully it stays as nice as it is right now. What'd I say? I need soy sauce. And I need brown sugar. She's trying to be nice and follow, and which is great. I love that. We need 2 tablespoons of brown sugar in our sauce. Can you guys see? I've got stuff in front. There we go.
Yeah, I'm already following Dana. I thought it was supposed to follow some other people.
You can, but now it would be hard. You'd have to go find them. I'll help you with that later. How's that? When we're off. Isn't that sweet? Growing our community. I love it. All right, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Her kids will be so excited. They'll be like, Mom, it's on Twitch.
Oh my goodness. You can't even imagine the conversations. Like when I told them, I was like, I'm going to go be on my friend's Twitch channel. They were like, what? No. I was like, yeah, no, I am. Oh, Mom. I was like, I'm also on
Look at that. You'll be back, you hope? Hi, hello. There you are, you're on. I see you there. And we need some sesame oil. I need a teaspoon of that. Robbie, you've used all of these things.
I did? I had to use the backup stuff and measure stuff 4 different times because the ones I wanted were dirty.
And it wanted a pinch of ginger, so that's the pinch of ginger right there. And then this is going to be, oh, and red pepper flakes. We need those too, because we need a little spice. And I'm just making sure I'm doing this right. Okay, we got our sauce made here, as soon as we get that stirred. And I need to chop some garlic. I haven't done that yet. I got some stuff to chop. Let's see here. The other stuff I was gonna chop while this stuff is cooking over here. But I need the garlic in here. Who likes garlic?
Me.
Cool. Maybe we'll do 3. All right.
Spunk TJ says me.
You like it? Yay. So I'm putting an extra clove in here. Actually, you know what? I do need to. Oh, I only made half the sauce I needed for that. Back to the drawing board, everybody.
Because you have double the meat?
Because I've doubled the meat. I even said that out loud and I still didn't do it right.
Tamari, huh?
Your fiance usually uses tamari in her cooking. I think, if you have those gluten sensitivities, it's a really smart thing to do. All right, I need to wash this off now because I threw it in the sink with other things.
Hi, puppy.
There's a puppy. That one's not in my face. All right, so I need to put 2 more of these in here because we don't want to cheat ourselves on the flavors, right? And then 2 tablespoons of the tamari. Is that the computer making all that noise? Oh, we got puppy cam again. There we go. This puppy is kind of sleeping. Luckily, I didn't put everything away. And some more ginger. Aren't you glad I caught that before I was like, wow, this doesn't have a lot of flavor in it? What happened? Why is there not enough sauce? That means we need more garlic than I have out. I'm gonna stick this mayonnaise in here till we're done. Don't let me forget it, because you know I will. Okay, that smells so good. More garlic. More. Did he get a haircut? He did get a haircut. They went to the groomer last week, which they were in bad need of. That was so bad. I need to put these eggs away. It's fun when my friends try to figure out Twitch. It's not just you.
I do a lot on Discord actually, but because my kid is really active on Discord.
On Discord?
I have to be really active on Discord.
Yeah.
He's 11, well, he's 12 now, as of last month, but
You are almost all in the teens. You cut your Goldens today? They hate it. The tamari is more healthy, I think, without the gluten. For most of us, at least. It's just more expensive than buying the soy sauce.
but I'm totally agree with them.
It's, I don't even use soy sauce anymore.
Where can I get at?
Central Market. But I need to go to the Asian grocery store next time before I cook some Asian food so I can get the complete real ingredients that I need. So, hey, thank you, Brandy. Is that a wrestling WWE?
Yes.
Excellent. So now we have to do a wrestling themed thing. Is this because
Brandy,
of your Masters?
do you know Master of Splits?
I was gonna say. Do you know Master of Splits? I kind of feel like I'm at the mall with the music.
I'm sorry, it's the best we can do that's not DMCA.
Does anybody go to the mall anymore? We cannot have the
Master
halftime
of Splits
show.
is also a wrestling fan, giving us ideas to do stuff for WrestleMania in April.
I mean, it's been bringing it up the last couple of streams. That's why I was wondering. Are you a wrestling fan? Because it looks like you might be. But sometimes things mean more than one thing. Ooh. No, dogs can't have garlic. I'm gonna heat up some vegetable oil over here. I wanted vegetable oil rather than olive oil. So we'll go with it. I don't know, I guess it's just for the garlic. So you guys know when you're cooking garlic, make sure that you're not cooking it too long. It'll brown and then it'll have kind of a bitter taste. You want to start adding the other stuff in when the garlic starts to smell like garlic, when you start to smell it in the kitchen. Because I've made the mistake of burning my garlic on more than one occasion. All right. And this is way too big. You are. Oh, so just your fiance has a restaurant? Did I know that? That sounds familiar. But my brain is had some tequila. And 2 years of chaos and with grad school in there too. So there was that.
I've heard it's Thursday, but who can be sure?
I mean, like, I've been off. You know what? I've been off for like 2 years. Like, I have no idea what day every week. I'm like, what?
I only know what day it is because, well, A, streams,
Yes, thank you.
and B, I write it in my journal every morning. Okay, so we're gonna take this vegetable oil, we're gonna get this in here and get this fragrant. It does help though. This is my pro tip of the day if you turn the pan on.
That does help.
It does.
That's a good pro tip of the day.
I know, thank you. All right, so we're gonna do that and then we're gonna add our ground beef here. Our freshly ground beef. So we're getting to tacos, everybody. Are you excited about that? I know, my guest is.
It's always an exciting day when you eat it.
We hope. Okay, oh, there it is.
I mean, I would eat spaghetti tacos anywhere else.
No spaghetti tacos
Like,
tonight.
If you were like, we're having spaghetti tacos, I'd be like, okay, I'll trust you.
Not a good thing. Don't trust me on that. Okay. All right, so I want to get this in the pan. I know, we're getting to tacos. We're getting to tacos. I need to chop up some red onions for us. You don't like red onions, right? Is that what I recall? Oh, you're good? Somebody in our group doesn't like red onions. Okay. Well, you don't have to have them. This is not like going mixed into anything, so you can choose to only have kimchi on your tacos or not. You can choose to just eat the tacos with the beef.
I used to just eat it, and it's like, no way.
I love onions.
I've done that.
But now I'm like, oh, that's no fun later on.
I've got a bunch of this too to cut up. We got lots of things to cut still, but it won't take long. All right, I can smell the garlic. Can you guys smell the garlic?
Yes, it's nice.
So it is time to add our meat in there and let that cook. Remember, brown food tastes good. Ann Burrell says so it must be true. Hey guys, you can watch out in the future, sometime in March, Little Miss Nikki. Did I tell you guys this? Now it's sounding familiar. I think I did. But we're going to be streaming and talking about mental health. I definitely want to talk about, I know that we sometimes don't think about it in the gaming community, so I want to make sure that we're talking about that too. I know my daughter has talked about it on podcasts before. So we'll be doing that, so watch out for that. I'll post that on my social medias and on Discord. Well, what is this onion doing?
What are you doing to it?
Oh. So I think that'll be fun. I'm hoping we're still cooking. This is kind of her jam. I think what I want to do is talk about food that is healthy, because I don't know. Do you guys know that there are receptors like in your gut for serotonin and dopamine and all of those things? And so what we put in our belly actually can affect our mood. So I wanted to do maybe something like, if you're anxious, here's some things that are good for helping build more serotonin in your gut. You know?
I knew that eating could make me happy, but I didn't know
See?
it mattered what I was eating.
No, there's certain things.
That will be addressed too.
That will be. So, because clearly I'm not like your health nut here, based on what I cook and based on, body type, but because I think that you should enjoy your food, but I think you also should be aware of what your food is doing to you so you can make better choices as well. Like, I still like gluten, and I will still eat gluten, and I like things that have processed sugar like ice cream and stuff in it.
Right.
But I have to know that, like, just remember, Dana, you're going to feel this in the morning. Are you okay with that?
Yep. And these are the things that I tell myself.
Yep.
So
Those are the things.
seasonal eating is a big deal too.
Yeah.
I didn't really realize it because so I grew up on a farm, and like we grew literally actually grew our own food.
Uh-huh.
And so I didn't realize that until like I grew up and got married, and then you start like really shopping in the supermarket, and like eating food when it's like fresh out of the ground is completely different than eating. Like
100%.
Like my biggest pet peeve right now is potatoes. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go for a minute. Potatoes.
Melissa's on a rant. It's fine.
Yeah, they last 6 months when you take them out of the ground. 6 months. You can take a potato out of the ground, put it in your garage, correctly stored, they will last 6 months. I buy them at the grocery store, they're dead in like a week. I'm like, how long have these potatoes been sitting there?
5 months and 3 weeks.
Yes. And I'm like, all the nutrition has gone from this. This is why. Anyway. Yeah, you should talk about that, Dana.
Okay. Is that the end? Do you have more?
No, I'm sorry.
I can give you the mic.
Because I'm on my second.
Can you guys hear her? Could you hear her rant about
Probably
potatoes?
a little bit. Might be a little tough though.
No one wants
Next time she goes on a rant, we'll make sure she has a.
as my.
We'll just clip this on you.
Yeah. I'm kind of picking this stuff out of the cilantro. Cilantro has not looked great around here. the last few weeks, it's been a little ish.
Did it make that sound too?
Yes, it did. I picked it up and it went and I went, okay, so you're not the one for me. Exactly. Is this riveting meat? How about if over here maybe I'm chopping? That might be more exciting by, a little bit. He's gonna come and correct me again.
He never.
I have a witness.
That agrees with me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's some red onions on here. Let's put those over there. We're going to need cilantro for two things. We're going to need it for the corn, and we are going to need it for, I put the mayonnaise away, didn't I? We're going to need it for the corn, and we're going to need it, this is just terrible. Dana, what are you doing? And for the tacos. It is for most people, but not for everybody. How many of you guys, cilantro tastes like soap? How many of you? Yeah? It's a real thing. I know. It is. Look at that. Who cut that?
Dana did. Alphabet says me. Chillax, me. Spunk TJ, Team
I
Self,
did remember
hate
that
it.
Spunk TJ did.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people, apparently.
So if I'm ever cooking for you, just let me know because I cook with a lot of cilantro. All right, I need.
86 the cilantro.
That's right. I'm going to take about half of this and cut these chives. That is going to be for our corn. Floor chives.
Reps Rockets like cilantro, though.
Who does?
Reps Rockets.
Oh, Reps Rockets. You like cilantro. Good. I'm
Yay, Team
sure I will
cilantro.
cook for you at some point. I'm sure I have cooked for you at some point.
Because for a while there, it was looking like everyone in chat, it tastes like soap for them.
I know, right?
Well, my question was, who does it taste like soap for? So those are the people who are answering, right? Because the question was,
But it could be both. It could be everyone still.
I would stand up for cilantro.
and she is in chat, and so are you. So it isn't everybody. So
Yeah, I'm sort of in chat. I'm like over here.
Because I was really immersed in live.
I know. Look, you get to be a studio audience member. I always tell my friends, I'm like, you can come over. I have another friend who may come over on Sunday
Yeah.
for burgers. She probably won't be quite as chatty, but no, you're fine.
Chatty's
You're
good.
fine. We like chat, and we love chat, don't we?
It's literally a tag on the channel is chatty, so it's all good.
It's a tag on the channel that said I'm chatty.
Yeah, I added it. Surprise.
The visitor does. Yeah, the visitor does need a mic. You're right.
Paper towel.
You have the microphone now.
So one of our listeners. Hey, thank you. 225 Porgy Rock. All right. It was one of our people from Germany.
Oh no.
Hopscockles cheered. X500. Chop Robbie chop.
Yay! Okay.
Well, I guess I'll be putting this back on.
To write all this talk out.
So what am I chopping?
So we need to get some of this, and we want to chop not quite as much as that, but about that much. Parsley.
I need really direct instructions.
This is parsley.
So
big-
not cilantro.
Right, I've
Do I have
already
to
done
tear
the
it off the
cilantro.
stems, or I can just cut it?
Let's take them off the stems because we're going to be rolling
One,
it in. We're going to putting it in.
2, 3.
We're going to be here a while, people.
4.
Yeah. So Spunk TJ, what it is that for 500 bits, you can make Robbie have to cook for 5 minutes. For this, I don't want the stalks on the. I like the stalks in certain things, but for this, we'll pull them off. Plus, it's just fun to watch him do it.
Yeah, my sister got me earlier, so. Thanks, Pops.
Pop said you should remove the red wire too.
The red. Oh, that. Yes. That's That's a good call. I was like, are we disarming a bomb? What are you talking about, a red wire?
This is why he needs you, Pops.
This is why I am the director, dog wrangler, fire starter, dishwasher, part-time, sometimes full-time boyfriend.
Robbie is doing what we in the military call malicious compliance.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. As she still hasn't adjusted the camera for my very tall neck. No, that's too
Do you
bad.
guys just like watching, like his neck?
So have I torn off enough leaves over here yet?
I'd do a few more. So I don't mind using the stalks if I'm cooking it into something, but this is just going to be mixed in with the corn. And so the stalks, because it's not actually getting cooked into something, they tend to like get stuck in your teeth, and I don't know.
But yeah, we're getting close to that cake goal.
That's right.
Do you know how to click on that to show them the cake?
I do not.
So the word that says cake, if you'll click on that with the eyeball.
Where's this? Oh, there we go.
So click on the eyeball.
Oh, I have to click
That's
on the
great.
eyeball?
No, to the right.
There?
There you go. There is the cake.
So if we hit our bit goal, I'm going to attempt to make this, and I may have to have Melissa come back over to help me make this, because it's the milk bar birthday cake.
I love making the milk.
I know, that's why you'll have to come over and help me make
My
it.
favorite cake to make.
Okay, click the eyeball again.
Okay, if we hit our sub goal for February, we're going to be making, see these sliders over here? Look, how am I doing over here in tech?
You're doing
Rocking it.
amazing.
These are pork belly sliders. And this is in addition to whatever we've already got on the menu. So this will not be like, this is what we're making on that day. This will be in addition. So we'll be on probably longer. It is the Milk Bar Restaurant birthday cake. All right, so there's that.
Okay, so this is going in that bowl?
Yes. And guess what? You get to make another aioli.
Pops.
Aioli is the best.
It's what we're going to mix for the elote.
Do I need more than that?
I think that'll be okay because we've got enough cilantro.
Cool. That's going over here then.
The crack pie. Ooh, that sounds good.
Stir. Stir.
How's it looking over there?
Like it needs to be stirred.
Is it all brown?
I mean,
It can go a little bit longer, I think.
what am I making?
The aioli for the Mexican street corn. So guess what? You get the mayonnaise again. You get to get the mayonnaise out again.
How did that? Oh. Mayo.
And you can eyeball this. About a quarter cup of mayo, quarter cup of sour cream.
She's trusting me to eyeball this? Is she nuts?
I can. The flagship dessert was the crack pie.
Yeah.
So how much is a quarter cup? Because I have no idea.
You did it last time. It's about the same amount as last time.
I've been busy since then.
Yeah, the crack pie is their thing.
Yeah.
It's the same as last time?
Yeah.
Hey! No, I was about to get your beverage and you took it back.
At least it's mine that I'm stealing.
There, is that about a quarter cup?
Sure.
Sure, that sounded official.
I think it's fine.
This
And then
meal's
put
off
about
the
the
rails
same
now.
amount of that sour cream there. Put about the same amount of that in there.
Sour cream.
This isn't science here. This isn't baking.
Does that mean even I can't screw it up?
Yes, you can screw it up. It means.
Okay, well, I will tell you that even though baking is like more exact, there is something that I substitute on milk bar cake.
Oh, is there?
So
I've
she
heard it's really
wants
sweet.
About the same amount
Because it's like
of sour cream.
kind of a pain and like why.
Okay.
Okay.
I just do something different.
Okay.
Sour cream next.
And then we need a couple of tablespoons of goji chang. So that's over there. It's that little thing.
The dog's trying to get your desserts. He's over there just jumping like
Like he's
crazy.
serious.
Well, at least he can't touch
Which
it now.
which camera? Oh, it's too far. Wait, which camera is that?
The wide.
Watch.
Oh, well, he stopped now. He's like, well, I'm on camera.
Now I'm on
I'll
camera and people
behave.
can't laugh.
So go up one.
I
There
got
you
it.
go. Okay.
All right, so
What am I
and
doing here?
since you may not quite be, you know what you you need a couple of tablespoons of that. I put a tablespoon in because otherwise it's going to be pretty spicy.
1 tablespoon?
Yeah, put 1 tablespoon in. And then you're going to put some garlic powder in there.
Well, tell it to let go.
Let go.
Let go.
How'd that help? That help?
It helped a lot.
Oh, there it goes. Yay, let go.
I mean, I would have used my finger, but that's me.
No. Thanks, Aladdin's
Hey,
girl.
Aladdin's girl, you got on your laptop. Thank you for the resubscription.
She'll make you a heart here in a second. Am I mixing this together now?
Yes, and then you need to add some garlic powder in there.
Garlic.
It's back there where I have all the ingredients that I've had all the ingredients for months.
Roasted sesame seeds. It's somewhere. She said it was here. There we go. Garlic powder. How much garlic powder?
Yeah, a couple shakes.
Couple shakes. 1.
Oh, that's plenty.
That's plenty. We're gonna go with 1 shake. 1 shake of garlic powder because I'm a crazy man. And now we mix it together, right?
Yep.
Oh, thank God she's coming back.
I am.
Would you like to stir that for me? Thank you, dear.
Nope, I'm gonna attend to this.
I'd hate to ruin the main part of the meal before we eat.
Yep. So while he's doing that, I'm going to put in that sauce that we made with the tamari and sugar, brown sugar, and stuff. We're going to pour that in there. I'm going to turn this way down. Oh, that smells good. Can you smell that over there, Melissa?
Hey, chat. I'm gonna talk quiet because she can't hear me. She left her drink over here.
Stop. Give me my drink. What kind of boyfriend are you?
The kind that sucks.
Get my drink. He just drank half of it. No tacos for you. Your sister says you've done a great job. Thank you so much for the 7 months. 7 months. Where's my pen? Hey, Lads Girl, you got a preference? Pink, yellow, purple, blue, green? Which kind of heart do you want? Do you have a preference over here on what color you want your heart to be? I'll give you a second to answer that. Because I know, like, on my phone and stuff, everything is like a minute behind what's actually happening. So,
Yeah, it is.
on yours,
Purple.
I have tried.
purple, perfect. Okay, purple. Here we go, Aladdin's girl. I'm gonna try and not get any parsley or goji chang.
I have tried.
Robbie is the helping all of us that don't know anything about Twitch figure out how to use Twitch person. All right. 7 months. 7 months. There you go. Oh no! Wait! This way. There we go. Da da da. Thank you so much.
It's hidden in that next menu, but I hate to be wrong and charge you.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a, you have to scroll down and then there's a little tiny box.
There we go. So this, I'm gonna taste this because it looks good. That is so good, bye. They're over there just chatting. I'm just gonna take this and go eat it.
Yeah, it really, really is.
All right, I'm gonna go and make the elote now.
I bet you anything that my son has Prime on his Twitch account.
So he stole it from you?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he needs those emotes in that other channel.
All right, so here's my roasted corn. It looks pretty good. There's some over here that are a little hard. We're gonna make sure we don't get that into our corn because that would not be good. I'm gonna just keep moving stuff around and not drop that on the floor. That would be bad. I need a bowl. What am I doing? Yeah, we'll deal with that in a little bit.
Yeah, how did I end up with no beverage in front of me?
Because you drank yours. You drank yours. Where are all my bowls? I have 8 million bowls. Where have they all gone?
It's fine. We'll just watch you search through the whole kitchen for them, Dana.
It's
It's fine.
I mean, this isn't the one I was looking for. But we'll go with it. Yeah. I know. You can sit there and chat with me.
Okay, just making sure.
I think I left this in the oven too long, but we'll see.
Smells really good though. I can smell it.
Some of these little pieces of corn are going to be like hard. This is definitely well done. We'll get rid of some of those because we don't want all of those ones where, you know, when your corn is crunchy, there's probably a problem if it's not popcorn. Just so there's not a lot. This is going to be a little tasting menu of this elote. Okay, so this is what you just made, right, Robbie?
Yes.
So we're not going to need all of that, but
But if it tastes terrible, I didn't make it.
okay, good to know. So when you're making elote, or when you're making Mexican street corn, you usually, what you do is you roast the corn a little bit, but you put some mayonnaise on it, and then you roll it in mayonnaise. That's what you roll it in. You roll it in mayonnaise, and then you add some herbs into it and some spices like cumin and things like that. This is Korean, so we're not going to be using all of those. Whoops. We're using parsley and cilantro and a little bit of, well, obviously, we've got the gochujang, mayo, and the garlic. And then I am going to use, crossover. I'm gonna use some of this cheese. Now what I'd like to do in March, I love crossover menus. Like when you use 2 different nationalities and you're making something with the flavors or another, you're trying to combine flavors. And I really wanna do something like that in March. Like maybe on Thursday nights, you guys can come up with some ideas the week before, and then I'll try to come up with a good menu. You're back with cold pizza. Did you want it to be cold, Aladdin's girl? We're getting there. We're gonna have tacos here very, very soon. I think I want more cheese in that, right? We want more cheese,
Sorry
right?
about that, Matthew. The bot can be a little aggressive.
Uh-oh. Once, every time I tried to write, I was in somebody's new streamer and was in her chat, and every time I tried to do things like say, hey, what kind of coffee is that? It would go, you've been blocked for 60 seconds. And I'm like, timed out for 60. I'm like,
Yeah, this is 5
it's
seconds.
a coffee. It's a coffee stream.
So that's not you, that's the bot.
That is the bot. This is actually not cotija. This is a good question. I'm sorry, I got to just chatting and not telling you guys what I'm doing. This is actually queso fresco rather than the cotija. So it's a little bit softer than the cotija cheese. But you could totally use cotija in this. So it's queso fresco, which you can always use as a substitute. I'm eating. That's pretty good. All right, should we put some tacos together? Who wants tacos?
Let's put tacos together.
We have all sorts of good stuff over here. Let me clean up for a minute. Because I know you guys like it when I'm like, but just wait while I clean up. But that's because I don't want to serve food on a dirty surface, right? Oh, look at that. I'm making a bigger mess. Well, I thank you for the half of 1 cent that I get from watching that commercial.
Apparently the pizza was from last night, so that's why it's cold.
The what?
The pizza was from last night.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey, King
Hey,
of APOC.
King of APOC, how are you? We are just about to make some tacos. I am cleaning up here. How have you been?
Well, you need
What's
to make a
been
heart
up?
now.
Huh?
You need to make a heart now.
I do. I need to make a heart now. And close
and
the
maybe close the fridge.
I mean, details. I'll just put this over here for you, Robbie. How's that?
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
can't wait to do those dishes.
You're welcome. It's actually not that bad tonight. It looks bad because I now have ingredients over
It doesn't.
there.
Hold on. Let's do the wide shot. It doesn't look that bad. Look at the kitchen.
What happened? I don't know. What's King of APOC, my friend, is here, and even though she's younger than me, she's still trying to figure out the whole Twitch thing.
Yeah.
So it's okay. I've been there. And you know how I got there? I got there by being on a stream and going, I have no idea what's happening. Including the one person who came in and gifted 150 subs, and I was like, what is going on? So, all right. Heart, thank you. Do you have a preference on color, King of APOC? There's pink, yellow, blue, purple, green, yellow. Anybody?
Green.
Green, excellent. You and Gideus and Juan, all the same. King of APOC. And let's see, that is 6 months. Oh my gosh, you've been with me for half a year. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. There we go. Oh, do you need to see that? I probably should show it to you. There you go. The wrong way, Dana. I'll get that.
It's like your other left.
It's, you know what? It's like the timer on the oven. It's like the timer on the oven. You think I should have this down by now, but I don't.
It's okay. We love you anyway.
That's so good, because it's probably not going to change. So you used your T-Mobile Tuesday deal. It's great. Some of those T-Mobile Tuesday deals are great. I used to get a taco at Taco Bell on Tuesdays on my way to school. So it was you can't get a heart. You have a heart. Don't we have an Elser one up there? Yeah, we have an Elser one up there.
Show it. Show it.
Yeah. You have a heart up here, Elser. Do we know how many? Do we need to put months on there? But look, there you go, Elser. I chose a color for you, though. So I apologize if that is not the color that you wanted. Okay, tacos. Let me get some tortillas out of the oven. All right, so I just put my tortillas in the oven. Ooh, they dried out. Hopefully they're not too dry. They're not, they're good. That one isn't. And that one isn't, but everything in between, hopefully. It's gonna be okay.
Tacos.
Tacos. You like blue? You got green. Mine fell apart, but that's okay. I'll eat a flour one. There you go. Do you want that? It fell on the floor. Okay.
No, my 15-year-old just asked for cars.com.
Asked for cars.com?
Yeah, cars.com. Presumably, so she can look at cars.
I mean, who wouldn't want to look at cars, right?
I mean, no lie, like, she's not in the car, but she's not driving mine, and she needs to drive. Because I can't do no more of that.
Good for you. I see so many people driving their kids after they're 16. It's such a thing. Like when I turned 16, when I was 16, I was like, get me out of here, let me drive the car.
Right? Me too.
So it's kind of weird for me. All right. Yeah, have no fear, Elser. You're on the board. You're on the board. Okay, so I'm gonna make some tacos here.
Taco time.
Here we go. I'm just gonna make one for everybody right now so they can try it. As you know, Robbie and I would probably share one if we were just here. Wait, I've got the aioli in here. This is our sriracha mixture here that we've got. My kimchi is on the other side of the stove, so Robbie may bring that hopefully over here with a spoon. By the way, this meat is really good. And the meat itself was simple. It's all the other stuff that I made that was took some time. Thank you. Robbie's gonna get kimchi on his, even though he doesn't want it. If you're just coming in, it's not just straight kimchi. We put it in some sesame oil with a little bit of sugar to sweeten it up a little bit. So you'll get the funk, but you'll get a little bit of sweet from it. Like a lot of Korean dishes, like when you have bulgogi and all those things, they have kind of that sweet, umami, sometimes spicy flavor. This is our sriracha aioli. So that's gonna be the spice on here. We're gonna throw a little cilantro on there. Maybe Dana will get this right. We're gonna throw a little of this on there. And you know what, just for fun, this isn't part of the recipe, but maybe we'll put a little of the queso fresco on there. Everybody's excited over here for putting a little cheese on there. And these are teeny tiny street tacos. So we'll be eating a lot of these tonight. Okay, sriracha, yes. So there is sriracha in it, but it's not too bad. And my apron is falling down. You guys don't want to see my stomach sticking out. Let's do that. Okay. All right, you ready to try yours, Melissa? Whoops, here, I'll give you a plate for that. Robert, you gonna come and taste one? He's very quiet. He's like, I'm gonna steal your drink while I do it. There you go, there's yours. And then if you wanna, your head's completely cut off. like Robbie here. Just a body. Okay. That's good. Oh my gosh, that's really, really good.
That's really tasty.
And
Definitely gonna have more of that.
yeah. And that really wasn't that, there's nothing complicated about what I did. I always look like a whirling dervish or a Tasmanian devil in the kitchen. And then if they want to try this elote here that I made up, since I didn't have my street corn because I messed up. I'll go carry my taco with me so Robbie doesn't steal it.
I would never.
Because he's never done that.
Stole my, get down, Rocky. Rocky. You have to go eat now? Wait a minute.
She's been known to do that to people.
The other thing, and by the way, I think the elote is really good. I think the street corn would be excellent. The flavors are really good. The corn's just too crunchy. But let's also make a dessert plate. Because these came out looking pretty good. Okay. Texture's not really good. All right, so this is our little cake. I'm gonna tell you, and it's hard, you can't even see. There's like texture to, oh, there we go. Now you can see it looks like a little rose. Woo. I also bought, because I might want to make this at some point. It is an orange, it's a ginger dreamsicle. So it's orange with a little bit of ginger in it. Ginger is so good for you, by the way. If you like ginger, put it in more things. Oh my gosh, but it's like a rock. Well, I'm not gonna be able to make it very pretty this way. Let's give that a second. Let me finish my taco, and then I will show you what the dessert looks like. And then we'll decide if my substituting ingredients worked. But I'm talking about dessert. You ate all the elote? Bacon and egg salad roll. What is that, Elsa? I'm intrigued. Robbie's waiting patiently for me to finish this so he can take a picture. I want a really pretty scoop of ice cream, and it's not working. All right, we'll have a non-pretty scoop of ice cream. How's that? Off to the side. We'll leave this out for us, because I also think this ice cream goes well with margaritas. All right, here's the test. It looks nice. The texture is nice. I think I cooked it a little too long though, because I forgot to put the timer on. Let me just taste the cake first. It's actually kind of soft on the inside, so that's a good sign. It's not bad. Especially with the ice cream, it'll be really good. But it's not bad. So the substitutes worked okay, but I'd really like to make it with the real stuff and see what the difference in the taste and the flavor, I did it again, taste and flavor. Texture and flavor is. Because it's not really, it's pretty good. Hey, that's not your food. My dogs like to eat each other's food. I'm still eating. Everybody's just,
It must be a tasty cake.
everybody here is just staring at me. Okay.
Well, it's your show.
Hey everybody, guess what? It's time. It's time to go find somebody and give them a shout out, hello, and be crazy so that we can finish eating. Robbie can do dishes because he's so looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to cleaning the kitchen. He's not, oh, wait. Yes, let's go see Steve. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you are not following Steve, if you do not know who Chef Steve is, he is amazing. He is just one of the best human beings around. He does so much for charity. And I mean, just honestly, he's just such a genuine person. What you see is what you get. So let's go see Steve. Let's say hi. Let's make a lot of noise. And thank you guys. It's always, always, always so special to me that you guys could be doing anything right now, but you are here in my kitchen with me. I appreciate you. Don't forget on Sunday, we're doing a charity stream. We're doing Gouda burgers. I mean, burgers. So hope to see you then. If not, have a good night. Have a great weekend, and I will see you later. Bye.